Hey y'all, my name is Carla Medrano, aka Moon the Storyteller, and I tell stories. And I want to help you tell your stories and sell them. To one, I am a wife. To another, I am a mom. To thousands more, I am a nurse, a voice actor, a creator. And to you, I want to be your comic book marketer. So back in 2022, I pivoted from bedside nursing and decided to combine my knowledge and skills and my love for social media to help healthcare professionals market their products and services. Over the course of 2 years, I earned $100,000 plus as a part-time healthcare marketer. And when I started writing my own comic book, Luna, I poured all that I knew into ensuring that Luna saw the same success as my clients. As a result, Luna has had 2 successful Kickstarter launches, and most recently, I took lead on the marketing strategy behind the largest indie crossover event in history, the Epiphany Engine. That initiative raised over $60,000 in just 30 days. Joseph Illich, an award-winning Milestone and DC Comics writer and editor, gave me the title, The Misty Night of Marketing. So, I ain't new to this, y'all. All right, y'all, welcome to episode 1, the only sales funnel you need to sell your books. So you have to forgive me. I sound a little rough because I'm just getting over COVID, but I wanted to really just start this podcast. I've been meaning to start this podcast for weeks now, and I'm finally doing it. I tell you, COVID will slow your behind down in a minute, won't it? All right, y'all. So let's jump right into it. What is a sales funnel? I'm sure you have heard that term many, many times, but you may not be familiar with what it actually means. Well, it is exactly how it sounds. You are funneling or directing potential customers to a certain destination. And in this case, it is in the checkout. It is to the checkout cart of your comic book. That's where you want them to go, right? You want them to buy your books. So how do you actually get them there? Well, think about your own buying journey. Do you immediately buy something when you first see it? Of course not. It may take several times to see that particular product or service before you decide to invest, especially if you don't know the person or company behind that product or service. So why would it be any different for someone who visits your social media pages and websites? It is estimated that people spend on average $30 a month on comic books and comic book related merchandise. Some spend less, some spend more, but for the most part, that is the average. How can you convince someone to spend their coins on your book? My business mentor, Dr. Sheena Howard, explained it to me in this way. There is only one sales funnel you will ever need to grow your business, and is what she likes to call the 3 B's. Brand awareness, brand trust, and brand customer. So over the next 5 minutes, I want to break down what each of those things means. So brand awareness are the top of your funnel. This is the first stage of your sales funnel. You must make people aware of your brand. It's that simple. If people don't know you exist, how will they buy it? The old saying, if you make it, they will come, is not true. Stop believing that nonsense. It's not true. So what are you doing to ensure that potential customers are aware of your brand? Well, you are actually doing more than you think. Take a look at your follower count on social media right now. Head over to Instagram, head over to Threads, head over to TikTok. If TikTok is still a thing at the time of this podcast, it may be 50, it may be 500, or even over 1,000 followers. All of those people have already entered into your sales funnel. They know your brand exists. So how can you move them further down the sales funnel? Well, that takes us to our next step, brand trust, or the middle of the funnel. This is the second stage of your sales funnel. Okay, so as you know now, it's not enough for people to follow you or even know your brand exists. You eventually want them to buy from you. So how does that happen? Well, think about your buying journey. What makes you finally invest in a product or service? Well, you eventually grow to trust that brand, right? So what are you doing to build trust among your followers? I'm going to repeat that. What are you doing to build trust among your followers? Okay, and I really want you to think about this next series of questions. Really think about it, okay? Do you show up every week to let them know how you are doing? Do you ask them how they are doing? Do you respond to comments? Do you thank them for liking your posts, like in the DMs, or just saying, hey, thank you for showing up and liking my posts? Do you share updates on your work? What are you doing to build their trust in you? All right, so that brings us to the last part of the funnel, which is the brand customer, or the bottom of the funnel. This is the ultimate goal for any comic book creator. This is the goal, to get your followers to buy from you. It took a lot of work to guide them to this point, but it's worth it. Just think about how you feel every time you see a payment come through, or in my case, a quarterly commission come through. It feels really good. Of course, we love the awards. Of course, we love the accolades. Of course, we love the positive, life-changing messages. But what actually puts food on the table are them coins. So let's recap, y'all. So over the past 5 minutes, I removed my glasses and now I can't see. Over the past 5 minutes, we discussed the only sales funnel you will ever need to sell your book: brand awareness, brand trust, and finally, a brand customer. Now, it will take work at each of those touch points to guide your people down the funnel, but it will be worth it as long as you make that sale. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to my podcast, Comic Book Marketing. If you would like to get notifications of when my next podcast drops to help scale your business, make sure you subscribe to this podcast and subscribe to my email list. All right, y'all. Until next time.